Day trading this morning with a small account, making a decent sized profit. Stock market was a little slow this morning, couple stocks moving around, but overall the low float stuff just wasn't really happening. Luckily for me, I found a pretty solid trade. I tried to get some really solid entries, really didn't get it, so I had to kind of chase it, get an entry a little bit higher than I wanted to, but overall the trade worked out and I'm pretty happy with the results. Let me know what you guys think about this overall trade. I know the entry is not the best entry ever, but I feel like overall I really capitalized on this trade for what the market was. For a slow day, I feel like overall it was a pretty solid trade. Let me know down below, was it a bad trade? Was it a good trade? Did you like the video? All that fun stuff. Let's do it. Let's roll that tape. Go. Got the stock over here, BOXL. It's got low volume. It's got some, I think, an ER coming out soon. Looks like it's getting a little bit of a push. Might look for an opportunity on a pullback here. So you can get this pullback down here to 530s. Got a buyer sitting there at 525. So see a little bit of a pullback. Still low volume. There's that drop. Look at that drop. Low volume, baby. See if we can get filled there at 515. I'm gonna take a stab here at BOXL, see if I can get filled there at 535. I'll look for this to maybe push back up there to 560s. It's not getting it there. Looking back here over at BOXL, looking for this to pull back down there, 550s. See if we can get that 550. Getting a partial fill there. Only 150 shares. Getting more fill there. 550's coming through there. This should be a full fill. Look for this to push. There's a big buyer there at 530. Gonna give it a second here. See if we can bounce back up there. I think we can hold at 530. Got some support there on the 5-minute chart as well. See if we can get a spike in volume here. You can see earlier just kind of consolidating and then getting a spike in volume. Boom, boom. Getting that spike in volume there and then consolidating again. So let's see if we can push back above 550 here. Push up there to the 570s. Get this move up there to the 570 and break a new high of day. 568 is the high of day right now. Let's see if we can get this. A little bit of a spread right now, about a 10, 20 cent spread at times. So we just need some volume to fill in here. Get another spike in volume like we did on these candles. We had 54,000, 30,000 shares traded on these two candles. So we need this to push up above the 560s here. 560s, trying to hold it down. I think we can get some volume. Just need some volume here. I think the volume is the issue at this point because just don't have the volume to get moving. Over 570, I think we can get some more volume. 565, seller sitting there again. Holding it down. A lot of selling pressure there at 565 right now. You can see these candles sell. So we need to get squeezed through that. This low volume just causing it to be really spready and just not getting those buyers stepping up there, hitting the ask. That's what we need right now. We need someone just FOMO. We need some FOMO. Where's the FOMO club at? Come on, boys. FOMO into this. You guys know you want it. You know you want to see this thing run. $6. Start buying. Where's the buyers at? Volume just isn't there right now. Looking for some more action here, some more volume to fill in there. Push up there. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's see if we can go all the way up to 6 on this. Let's ride this trend for once. Let's ride a trend on a stock. Why not? Let's see if we can do it. Now that I said that, it's probably going to crash. But, hey, let's see if we can get that push all the way up there to $6. Push above 570 here. New high of day is 575. I think obviously the more action we get, the more move. The more action, the more this gains, the more scanners are going to be getting kicked off. More people are going to be watching it and trying to jump in and trying to FOMO into this. So that's what we're kind of hoping for. So more FOMO, baby. Get some more FOMO and push up there to $6. Looks pretty good on the daily chart in terms of resistance coming up there. If we can push above this 575, I think we can get all the way there to 6 pretty easily. Break above 580 here. Sellers, big buyer sitting there, 575, 580. 580 getting eaten out there, pushing higher here. 585. I think we can go all the way to 6 if this can keep this momentum up here. There's this push here. 580s. Someone's trying to get in there. 590s. 580 again. Push one more time up here above 590. You might look for take profit there. Above 590. Try to take 1,000. I'm going to try to take 1,000. Above 580. If we can push up there one more time. Try to lock 1,000 shares in there at 581 and let the rest ride. See if we can get filled here. I think we can get it. Ooh, big seller there at 582. Trying to hold it down. See if I can get filled. 1,000 there at 572. Looking like I got 400 so far. See if we can get the rest. Just kind of lock that in. And then it's basically just a win from here on out. And we can see if we can get that push all the way there to $6. Kind of let it ride here. Let it ride. Come on, baby. Give me that fill. Give me that fill. 572. Got orders going through at 573, but I'm not getting filled. That's awesome. There's got a full fill there at 572. Okay. We're up $220. Let this rest ride there. Put the stop at the 550, which is my stop loss. And look for this push up there to the 590s one more time. $6. Get that break over 6. I think this thing will get running here. A lot of people are going to be chasing it over $6. I can guarantee that. There's that push back up there. Look at that big seller there. 582. Trying to get eaten out there. Big massive seller sitting there. 580s. Not liking that right now. Let's see if we can push here. 570. Push up there. See if we can get this break over 580. If we can break over 580 here in a second, I'm going to probably just get out here if we can't break over 580. Get that 570 buyer sitting there. I'll sell into that 570 if we can't break this 580 wall. Watching that 573 there. 570 big buyer there at 570 right now. I want to see this push above 580 or I'm just going to get out. 576 pushing up there. 577 on the bid. Got there's that 580. Come on, baby. Over 580, I think we're going to just get rolling there. Up to 590 now. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get this push all the way up there to 5. Get that push all the way there to $6 now. See if we can get filled 500 there at 582. Got 500 out there. 582 get filled. There we go. 580 getting filled there. 500. I'm going to let the rest ride there. The rest of the 500 shares to ride there for that push above $6. I might actually add 1,000 shares if we can break over $6 there. Might be a good idea. So I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to add 1,000 shares at the break of $6. Trend looking strong here so far. 580, the bottom of that trend, the channel there. I'm contemplating adding there at $6. I'm contemplating here. Not really sure if I want to, though. I'm going to jump out there at 580. Not liking a little bit of a pullback there. I know. So making $520 there on BOXL. At one point, I was up like almost. At one point, I think I was up like $800, but I was really looking for this push over $6. We got up there, high to $595. You can see that pullback there. And the reason that I took that last 500 there at 580, just wasn't liking that quick drop. It just dropped from 590 right down there to 580, and I was like, I don't really like it. I don't want to play it. I was trying to get in here on this dip down there to the 510. Just wasn't really liking the overall volume. You can see still only 800,000 shares traded, so not massive amount of volume. Not the type of volume that we normally trade with in terms of, you know, when a stock is really crazy, getting millions and millions of shares. You just don't have any buyers, and that's why the stock can really just pull back quickly. And look like it's pushing back up right now. But I'm going to go ahead and just take it there. I mean, 500. I'm going to go ahead and just take it there. Making $500 before lunchtime is never a bad day. Never a bad day at all. I feel pretty good about this trade overall. I did not have the best entry, but I felt like I really kind of played it pretty well. You know, maybe I should have taken the first 1,000 shares into that push to 590, but I was being a little greedy. I think I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to let this one ride to the $6. Maybe it was smart for me to take profit there at 570s because thinking this could have rolled off more. But, you know, obviously hindsight's 2020. Now looking at it, I'm like, oh, I could have just held. I could have held till 590 and I could be up $800. The volume just isn't there. Nothing really moving around. I'm not seeing really any amazing opportunities this morning. Couple stocks that we were watching, but everything kind of just sold off right there at 0. Yesterday, it had a pretty nice move as well. But you can see it spiked up there to 540 and then pulled back. So that was kind of one thing in the back of my head. Was like, yesterday this thing had a big, nice run, but then it pulled right back. So I got to be careful and kind of, you know, take profit when I got it. Obviously, it's rough obviously it's rough seeing that, I could have been, obviously it's rough seeing that this thing did push to 590 2 times. And obviously, it would have been nice to get that full fill there up to 590. But you can see, look at that, from 580 down there to 565. Again, that volume just isn't there. So you got to be careful. And there it goes. As quickly as this thing goes up, it can easily come back. I think it'll actually come back down even quicker because the volume just is not there. Like, look at the volume here, 44,000 shares. So the buying volume is just not outweighing the selling volume. And you can see, stop losses getting hit, people taking profit, and there's that move down there to the 550s. So was I right to take profit when I did? I played it safe. I felt pretty good overall about the trades today. And, $500 day is never a bad day. Slow day, $500, can't complain about that. Small account, not bad at all, not bad at all. Look at that, pull back down there to 540s now. There was just a lot of selling pressure, it seemed like there, the 590s. It was really kind of just not going. Had a little bit of a spread, just wasn't happening. And there's that pullback down there to the 540s, which is crazy because think about it. I would actually be down $200 right now if I would have held this whole thing. And that's what happens when you trade stocks with low volume like this. Now it has 1 million shares traded, but 80,000 shares on this candle. It's just like boom. You see how the 5-minute chart, this thing gave up all the gains from the last basically 30, 40 minutes. Just gave up all those gains just like that. And now it's down there to 540. So really quickly, in and out, taking profit. I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good. Obviously, I wish I would have pulled the trigger when it was down here, but just the volume just really wasn't there. I wasn't liking the action. I was kind of worried this thing could just pull right down there below $5. Obviously, it was a little bit of a chase buying there at 550, but I felt like it had potential. And then seeing what it did the day before and knowing that there's news coming out, I guess the ER is today. So there's stuff going on with the stock. People are watching it. People are chasing it. And that's what we're playing into. So $500 before lunchtime. Never a bad day. Never a bad day. I think I'm actually going to go on the boat now. I'm going to go head out in the boat. $500 will put some gas in the boat today and do some fishing. I got some new fishing lures. I'm going to see how those fishing lures go. Let's see if we can catch some fish today. You never know. You never know. So there it is. BOXL had a lot of potential. I think if the volume was there, if the action was there, this thing could have easily spiked $7 today and really made a big, massive move, and it would have been a huge, huge winner. But we had to keep in mind that the volume just wasn't there. We needed to play it safe. And you can see, previously the stock has went from $3.78 to $13, from $8 to $17, from this candle went from 5 to 7. So this stock is a previous runner. And then when it starts moving, low float. And that's kind of what went down today. But look at that pullback there. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. I will talk to you guys later on.
Oh wait, you're still here? You haven't hit the subscribe button yet? You haven't subscribed to the channel? Well, if you watch this entire video, obviously you want to learn more about day trading. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, there's a little bell notification tab. If you want to hit that, it's cool. You can hit that as well. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. And if you haven't already, well, hit that like button. Also down below, leave a comment. Talk about what stocks you traded, or if you have any questions, you can leave a comment below. There you go.